Hi guys, Ani here. I'm with my favorite lender, Audrey Hutton again. And today we're gonna briefly just talk about loans and how RSUs are kind of used to determine, what you qualify for and how those are handled in general. So Audrey, what do you do when you have most of your funds kind of sitting in RSUs?
Yeah, so most of the banks are going to look at RSUs two ways because a lot of them, these are income options, right? You're given RSUs as a part of your compensation package, and then you have these RSUs that vest, or some of them would be unvested. So it's really important to note that most lenders don't even allow RSU income at all. It's something that they are probably just going to use your base income. So we have both options available. We have access to pretty much every option out there. So if we look at your income, and if you're looking for a purchase price that you absolutely need to use that RSU income to qualify, we can do it. We can make that happen. The most important thing to note is that the lenders that allow that, so if you're touching your RSU and using it to qualify as income, that means that you can't use those vested stocks as part of the down payment as well. So you're going to have to make a choice, which I will help you make, because I'll look at everybody's scenario and formulate it so that we can make it work for the purchase price that you want. That's typically how it works, because if you use it for income, you're receiving that as income. So those stock options, until they vest, right, we're using that as income. So they're not going to let you deplete that and also use it as assets, but it's completely doable. We have so many people in the Bay Area that are paid with RSUs and stock options, and so we can help you guys strategize how to use that if it's needed. I will say, typically the banks that allow the RSU income to be used, they will price a little bit higher just because it's something that most other banks don't do. So I usually look at your qualifications. If we don't have to use your RSU to qualify you, we'll just use your base income. And that way we make sure that you get the best pricing. If we have to use RSU income, then it's great. You're going to get into a house and build tons of equity. So who cares if it's a slightly higher, program just to get you in. So whatever works for your benefit. Yeah.
And when it comes to RSUs, is it valued the same way as an active stock would, or is there a percentage that you guys use to kind of
Oh, good question.
Yeah,
I was thinking of I've never had anybody ask me that. Yeah. That's really good. We will use it exactly how the company uses it. So if they say that they're getting X amount of RSU income, then we follow that vesting schedule. So obviously it's going to be based on making sure that that RSU income will continue. So they do want to see the vesting schedule. They want to see that you've received those RSUs for a certain amount of time. Usually 2 years is pretty optimal, because they don't want to give you a mortgage if you can't show that it's going to continue, right? We're not trying to just give you a house that you can't make the payment if the RSUs aren't going to keep coming. Yeah. So that's the main thing. They just want to see, have you received it? Is the schedule showing that you're likely to continue receiving it? And they'll give it full face value, no discount, no percentage, nothing, because it's based on what your employer says and vouching for on your schedule that you're going to get.
Well, thank you so much. I always appreciate it when we get to chat. And I hope everyone continues watching. Bye for me.
Thanks.